Good morning, everybody. So today we are doing cardio. So we're gonna work on our legs again a lot, and then a little bit of core, and we're gonna do some standing core exercises. That way, it'll help you tone your core and work on your cardio all at the same time. So first, you can keep your feet hip width apart, and then just warming up everything, circling the arms. So think about reaching far, straight arms, and go all the way up, kind of like you're drawing a line, like a half circle with your fingertips. Perfect. And back over. A little faster if you need. Make sure you're breathing. You can keep a slight bend in your knees, abs in to protect the back. And just side to side. So you're just kind of loosening everything, throwing your arms side to side, relaxing, and up and over, big reach, and down. Up and over, big reach. It's morning and I always have, I think it's allergies, but it feels like I have something in my throat. So arms out, slight bend in the knees, still the feet nice hip width apart. You're gonna go down, touch your toes or your knee. If you can't go too far to where you can touch your toes, feel free to go all the way to the knees only. Lift up, down, so you're pretty much pressing your butt back so that you feel a nice gentle stretch on your hamstrings. All the way up. Perfect. One more on each side. Up and down. Now we're gonna just bring the arms up, knees up. I've used to do this one a lot with a trainer, and it really gets the heart rate going. So loosening the legs, loosening up the arms, getting the heart rate by getting the arms overhead, higher than the heart level. Perfect. And you can start kicking, kicking front, kicking front. We're gonna do some front kicks later. But so all the moves are gonna be about a minute long for each again, and we're gonna do all the rounds twice. I have 4 rounds, 4 moves, and we're doing them twice. Side to side lunges, so nice and gently, again pushing through the heels, creating a 90-degree angle with the bent leg. You're pushing your butt back, and you're feeling a really good stretch on those inner thighs here. And my heart rate is getting up, so I hope yours is too. The first move, we're gonna run in place and we're gonna kick back. So kicking back this way. So we have 1 minute to go. And all you do is just running in place, kicking. Try to flex your foot. Try to land softly. And just keep the focus to where you're really trying to get those heels onto your glutes as close as you can. If you land gently, it'll help with the joints protection and also keeping your abs nice and tight. You're basically already kind of getting that core warmed up. Everything is going. We have about 15 seconds left. The next move, there's going to be different levels, so feel free to do whatever version you want to. 2 and 1. Awesome job. This one is going to be like a standing mountain climber. There we go. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna reach up, one arm, one leg, and then go. You're gonna keep on going for like a minute. So you can, of course, actually it's opposite leg, sorry. You can go, you can jump, or you can just step it. So, and you can also step it first until you get the thing, and then little hops. You can go slow, you can go a little faster. Try to relax the shoulders, bringing the knees up, and reaching high. You're reaching for the ceiling, reaching for that cord. That's gonna help you climb higher towards your goals. Peanut doesn't know where he wants to go. Okay, we're halfway through, guys. Reach up, reach up. Awesome, go, go, go. 15 seconds. The heart rate is definitely up. Then we're gonna relax a little bit. Catch our breath. Go, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. So don't stop abruptly. Try to just step, catch your breath, and just breathe. Relax, kicking those legs, getting the blood flowing, distributed. For the next move, we're gonna do planks and twists. So it's gonna help opening up that chest. It's gonna get our heart rate to go down, but we're still gonna be moving. So excuse me, Peanut. We're gonna be on a plank, and you're gonna bring one leg over. Try to keep the back leg straight, and then we're gonna alternate. So we're here for a minute. So we reach up, bring the hand down, come back to plank. Try to keep those hips low, open up, reach down. Try to relax the shoulders. When you're in your plank, try to bring the shoulders away from the ears. Catch your breath, make sure you're breathing nice and gently. We're halfway. Try to go a little faster. Make sure you keep those abs nice and tight every time you switch from leg to leg, so that you're not arching your back, you're not rounding too much. Take that moment to really stretch those legs, stretch your chest, opening up. Perfect. One more. Awesome. Perfect. This one here, we're gonna do some standing ab work. So we're gonna cross knee. So again, you can actually take it at your own rhythm, but make sure you go at it. You really have to crunch. You can bring the arms up and higher and reach like you're grabbing something from the ceiling, pulling it down, bringing that knee in. You're crunching, you're bringing both. Every time you bring that knee in, you're crunching it in, and you keep the abs engaged to where you're not hurting your lower back, okay? Arm up, reach up. We're halfway up, crunch, crunch. Really reach up and pull. Reach up and pull down, bring the knee in, like you're expecting like a punch, and you're like completely contracting everything. Few more seconds. And one more on each side. Awesome. Time is up. So we're gonna go back. I don't think the heart rate is too high. We're gonna go back to our run and kickbacks. So get ready. I'm putting the timer on for 1 minute. And go. So you're keeping the abs in. You don't lean too far. You're nice and tall. And you're kicking. You're using your hamstrings, flexing the feet. And you're just hopping one foot to another. Really kicking back. Abs in. Shoulders back and down. We don't want the shoulders up here. We want to relax. You don't want to be sore on your upper body. If you did plyo yesterday, we did a little bit of plyo of upper body strength. So today, we're just getting the legs going. And if you want to do before next Friday's yoga, feel free to go back to the YouTube channel and do that yoga again. Perfect. Awesome. Shake it out a little bit. We're gonna go into our standing mountain climber again, okay? So make sure you're reaching up and you're pulling hard. Working, working, working. And go. If you need to slow the pace down, slow the pace down. You don't have to bounce. You can just reach up and pull. I'm breathing heavy too. And all these workouts though, trust me, it got me stronger through this quarantine. Nothing beats moving. Keeps our head clear, keeps us happy, keeps us hopeful. 15 seconds. Reach, reach, reach. Abs in. All right. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Shake it, shake it, shake it. We're gonna go back to our plank twist. I'm gonna open this window for my kitty here. He wants to see the birds. All right, get back to your plank. And twist. So roll those shoulders back and down. That's only round 1. We have 3 more to go. Come to your plank. Step out the outside of your mat. You can actually drop the knee down here if you really want to. The goal is to catch up on our breath and then stretch our hip flexors and engaging our core. Because if you don't have core strength, it's not going to help you in the long run. I don't care how old we are. It's not about a six-pack. It's really about being able to stand up firmly, feeling strong and sturdy like a tree. We've got about 10 seconds. Open up, make sure you keep those abs engaged and the shoulders away from the ears. Awesome, 1 more. There we go. Step all the way up. And we're gonna go right away to our cross abs. So really reach up like you're happy. Reach, pull, reach, pull, reach, pull. Bring the elbow to the knee and the knee to the elbow. Don't just bring one in. You don't want to round your back. You're standing tall. You're just bringing that knee up and reaching down with the elbow, using the abs, not rounding. We're not crunching, we're not hinging over. We're crunching. Right, Peanut? We have 15 more seconds, so reach up and pull. Reach, reach, reach. 10 seconds. Give it all you got. If you feel it in your lower back, it's because you're not engaging your abs enough or your legs are tight. So if you need a breather, since we just finished our first round, you're gonna keep a slight bend in the knees. Now you're gonna hinge forward from the hips and you're gonna go all the way down. This is gonna help relax your lower back. Relax those shoulders. You're kind of pressing into the middle part of your feet. And then roll nice and slow. Perfect. The next move, you're gonna like it. It's cardio as well. We're gonna alternate kicks. So you're gonna kick front and then kick back, switching legs. So again, you're gonna work on your abs. It's gonna help you keep your balance. So we're gonna kick with the front leg and back. Kick, kick back. Kick front, kick back. Make sure you keep that torso nice and tall. You don't want to lean too far. You don't want to arch your back when you kick front. You want to keep a slight bend in both knees and really kick it out like you're shutting a door, kicking it with your heel behind you. Abs in, remember, torso tall. It's gonna help you burn calories all day long. 10 more seconds. And good. It's time. The next one, we're gonna be in a wide, really wide stand, but not too wide to where you're not balanced, right? So you keep it nice to where you're comfortable, to where you can stand tall without fighting for your balance or overstretching your legs. We're gonna go side to side, pressing through the heels, kind of what we did in the warm-up, just a little faster, and we're gonna bring the arms and we're gonna get at it for 1 minute. So press through the heels, abs in again, roll those shoulders back and down, and go side to side. It's gonna give you a sense of mobility, working on your mobility. Open up those legs, get that blood flowing everywhere, keeping that heart rate going a little bit, but not too much. And you're working on your abs while you're doing this because you're keeping it nice and engaged. You're twisting, you're working on your obliques. You're working on opening up your chest, relaxing your shoulders. Everything you're gonna do throughout the day is gonna feel more flowy. Awesome. And time. Perfect. Shake those legs out. This one, we're gonna be in kind of like a squat, but we don't have to go too low for this one here. We're just gonna punch in the front. So think about solid legs, right? Nothing's moving here. You're tucking the pelvic forward, rolling those shoulders back and down. You just have a slight bend in your knees so that you feel nice and sturdy to where you can punch across, using your abs to twist yourself. Okay, so we're gonna do 30 seconds going forward as fast as you can. Punch, 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 and then we're gonna reach over. So again, try to aim at something. You can aim at me if you're watching, straight ahead to my chin, keeping those shoulders down. You're bringing that elbow, and then you're going. You're twisting. See my torso? The abs are twisting side to side, side to side. Try to exhale every time you punch. On the second round, we'll reach it over, up and over. Right now, we're gonna stay here. 10 more seconds. Make sure abs in, pelvic tucked under. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. This one here, we're gonna be on a plank. Plank and down dog combination. So for 1 minute, we're gonna start in a plank. So strong plank, right? Hands right underneath the shoulders. Hips in line with the shoulders and the ankles. And we're just gonna press it back, bringing your chest. Think about bringing the shoulders back and down, pressing that bringing that tailbone to the ceiling, and then use the strength of your abs and then come back to this position. We're gonna do this for 1 full minute. So you're in a strong plank, roll those shoulders back and down. You're gonna bring the tailbone to the ceiling, bring your chest to your thighs as close as you can, and then come back. So here you're engaged those abs, right? Here you're stretching your shoulders and your legs, and then come back. Inhale when you go up. Exhale as you come down to your plank. Control the move to where you're not coming down and then curve your lower back. All the way, big stretch. You may need a towel for the second round if you find yourself sliding. And good, you can drop to your knees if you want and roll yourself up. And we're gonna go back. So this time for the kick front and back, we're gonna kick front with the opposite leg. So if you kicked with your right, now you're gonna front kick with the left to get started. Not like it's changing much. You're still kicking side to side, but go. You may actually find it easier now that you did it once already. So make sure you keep those abs in. Torso tall, shoulders back and down. You're strong. You're kicking with the heel. You're shutting that front door and shutting the back door. We're halfway. Kick, kick, kick. Burning calories. It's the best way to get going for the week, for the day. 10 more seconds. Up and back. Front. Abs in. Breathe. And time. Shake it out. Now you're gonna come to your big wide stand. We're gonna do our side to side lunges, pressing through the heels, pushing your butt back, reach up. Think about arms in, open. You're really opening up those arms when you come down. Almost, I don't want to say stacking shoulders, but kind of. Think about opening up that chest as you're stretching those inner thighs. And you're working your cardio, your abs, your butt, everything. It's a full body, energizing, uplifting. We're taking care of our bodies. We don't, especially now, with the virus going on, I want to be as strong as I can possibly be. And good. Time's up. Now go back to your nice and soft stand. Abs in, pelvic under. Roll those shoulders back and down. And now we're gonna cross, across, punch across. Up, you're pressing through the heels. You're keeping your abs nice and tight. And you're just punching, kind of like the opposite corner of your room. Up, don't jerk the elbow. You're kind of stopping to where you have a slight bend in that knee, in that elbow. Abs in the whole time. Ten more seconds. Keep going. You inhale and then you exhale when you punch. Give it all you got. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. And we are back to our plank to down dog. So I'm gonna take a towel this time because I was kind of sliding off my mat. So get ready. We're in plank first. Shoulders wide over the wrist, hips in line. And you're pressing, stretching those shoulders, tailbone to the ceiling. Inhale and then exhale, come to a plank, squeeze your abs. Inhale back. Exhale front. Stretch those shoulders. Stretch those legs. Every time, try to bring those heels towards the mat. Let's do 10 more. Back, front, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last 2. Perfect. You can drop to your knees. You can press back to a child's pose. Relax a little bit. And come all the way up. We have just about 2 rounds, so that's good. It's perfect timing. So we're gonna squat and alternate our knees. So again, we're gonna work on our legs, work on the cardio, work on the abs. Working on our foundation. So hip width apart, planting those heels nice and strong. So first, try to keep the knees parallel. Don't let them cave in. You go down, bring the knee up, one at a time, and in. When you come, you're squeezing this glute here so that you're not arching the back. See, I'm staying tall when I come up. Down, up. We're halfway. Again, inhale down, exhale top. You're pressing through the heels of that standing leg when you come up. You're not coming up on your toes. By engaging those abs and squeezing the glutes and pressing through the heel, this is what's keeping you, bringing you up. And good. Okay, so now we're gonna do again like a side lunge. We're gonna come up and lift. So we're gonna do on one side first, so choose whatever side you want. On the second round, we'll do the other side. So you're plie, pushing your butt back, pressing through the heels again, up and squeeze, down, up and squeeze. So abs in, inhale down, exhale when you lift. If you need to tap instead of lifting, or you can have a chair in front of you for balance. Make sure you keep those abs in. When you lift, you're not arching your back trying to hold your balance. So at first, if you need a chair or something to hold, you can point the toe, really target that outer thigh. 5 more seconds. And last one. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. So now we're gonna lunge back. So I'm gonna go with my right leg going back first. We're just gonna lunge back. So here, think about going down versus back. You're keeping your abs nice and tight inside, and all you're doing is stepping far enough to have pretty much 2 90-degree angles with your legs. We're gonna go down and we're gonna kick. Same side for the first one, and then we'll switch. and go. So you step it back, control, and kick. Down, kick. You're pressing through that front leg so that you have a 90-degree angle. You're not hurting your knee in any way. Your abs are keeping you tall. We're more than halfway. Kick. If you need to just tap, you can do that too. I forgot to say that. Up. You have 10 more seconds. Down, kick, down, kick. Perfect, shake it out. Now here, we're gonna go back to our mat. We're gonna do side planks. And we're gonna twist, working on our obliques. So I'm gonna bring my clock here. So come to your plank, open up. So stacking your feet really is good for balance. And for what we're doing, bringing those hips up, stacking the shoulder blades, and you're just gonna lift the hips a little higher and reach under. Reach up and open, reach up and under. Try to keep the hips nice and high. This is really working on those obliques. It's gonna stabilize you over time. You wanna be stable. As we get older, the core is so important. Our heart rate is still going, right? I know mine is. We've got 8 more seconds. Really reach far. If you need a break, take a break. If you can only do 30 seconds, perfect. All right, so we're gonna go back to our squat, alternating knees. So we don't have to remember what side we started. We're still alternating on this one. So remember, you squeeze that standing glutes, the glute of the standing leg, okay? Up and squeeze. So this time we're not really twisting, we're just bringing the knee straight forward. Working on those abs. You're pressing your butt back, pressing through the heels. You come up strong, pressing through the heel to bring yourself back up. We're halfway. You're doing good. Make sure you're breathing. You're breathing out when you bring that knee in. One more. Down and up. Good job. Side lunge with the leg lift. So choose the other side. You're gonna lunge this way, up and squeeze. Down, up. So you're using your abs, you're stretching this leg, you're strengthening the other by going low into your half squat or lunge, side lunge, pressing through the heel. You point the toe up as you lift. Remember, grab a chair if you need. Working the outer thigh, the inner thigh, abs, cardio. Try to relax the shoulders. Try not to cave in all the way down this way. When you come down, don't come this way. Try to keep your torso up. Like you're strong, like you're going down, but you still want to see behind the fence. Kind of. Awesome, last one. Woo. Good job, good job, good job. lunge back, front kick. So other leg, we're gonna go with the left leg this time. So we're gonna go back to my timer, 1 minute, lunge back with the opposite leg you chose earlier, and kick. Down, so make sure you have a 90-degree angle with that front leg. Always inhale back, exhale when you kick. If anybody wants to get some weights with that, you can also do that too. We've got 15 more seconds. Woo! I'm ready for the last round. We have the plank, cross under, and then we have one more round. And then we get to stretch. Woo-wee! Awesome. Plank. So, well, I guess you can still see me over there. Oh. Alrighty. Get on your plank. One arm, stack your feet. Feel nice and sturdy, so make sure that hand is right underneath the shoulder. Hips up, curl under, and open. Awesome. Inhale up. Exhale under. Inhale up, exhale when you go under. I'm telling you this because I was actually holding my breath and it's not good. We're almost done. One more reach. Reach under. Reach up. Drop your knees. Yay! Okay guys, we have one more round. It's not as hard, I think. So this one is gonna feel like we're going into a burpee, but we're not gonna do a real burpee. So we're just gonna squat, so a little bit wider feet, even actually pointing out if you feel more comfortable. You're gonna, again, so pressing through those heels, make sure you don't go forward with those knees. You wanna always reach back. Whenever you do a squat, a plie, anything, the butt either goes straight under or back. So we're gonna come down. So if you can't go low, you can just touch your knees and then come up on your toes, reach really high. It's gonna get our heart rates going, down, up on the toes, down, up on the toes. You're touching the floor, trying to touch the ceiling. Down, abs in, always. This is the last round, guys. We get to stretch, have a good breakfast, feel good, feel proud of ourselves for doing this instead of being on the couch flipping channels, right? Five more seconds. I almost lost my balance. Down, up, and last one. Good job. Oblique crunches. It's going to be a little bit like the other one, but it's going to be just, I think, a little bit more challenging because we're really going to keep our hands behind our necks. So we're not going to push onto the neck. We're just putting our hands back behind our ears, and we're going to alternate knee to elbow. Okay, so make sure you're driving from the hips, from the abs when you bring that elbow, and you're pretty much bringing the knee to the elbow versus the other, because I don't want to see you do this. I want you to try to keep the torso tall. And it doesn't matter whether you touch it or not. I don't touch it either. But what you're doing is you're crossing and you're just working the torso. Whenever you go in the grocery store, you know, and you grab stuff, you're gonna feel so strong. So think about that. Don't think about the crunches that you do on the floor where you're rounding your back and kind of hurting the neck, hurting everything, except working on the abs. So keep the torso up. Just bring that knee up as far as you can. If you need a break with the arms, bring them down. And last one. Good job. Good job. This one, it's gonna be like a straight leg kick with the arm, like kind of like a military march. So opposite leg, opposite arm. So we're kind of, I don't want to say it's a walk in the park, but it's a little easier. It's gonna still get the heart rate going, just a little bit less intense. So again, we're working on our abs here. We're pretty much giving ourselves a dynamic hamstring stretch, and we're opening up our chest. Up and open, up, open, up, open. We've got 20 seconds to go. Always exhale when you lift the leg, bringing the arm down. That way it's giving you an extra crunch. Good job, good job, good job. The next one is gonna be a tricep dip. So it's kind of, again, I always like to think of a strength exercise as being also a stretch for the opposite muscle group. So we're just gonna be, so feet flat. You can actually bring the toes up if you want to. Always keep your abs nice and tight. You can have your fingertips kind of flaring out a little bit, and we're just gonna dip. We're just gonna use our triceps, but when you come up, so abs in before you go. When you go, you're at the tabletop, you're stretching those arms, and then you come down, bending the elbows, and think about going back versus going down and putting stress on your shoulders. So you're down, you squeeze your butt at the top, squeezing your triceps, but you're opening up that chest. You can almost get like a mini lengthening in the quads as you do this. Down, 20 more seconds. We're getting the heart rate lowering down a little bit, but we're working on our muscles. And muscles burn fat, even when you sleep. Up, one more. Perfect. You can lean forward. We've got one more time and we're done. 4 exercises. So remember, with the plie, squat and then reaching up. So you go down, up on the toes, down, up, down, up. Make sure you push your butt back, back, up, back, up. You're pressing through the heels when you come up, come down, and then up on the toes. You're reaching. Up, down, up. You have to get low to get high. Abs in. Make sure you keep those abs nice and tight. I don't want to see any round back, any arched back. That core is keeping that spine straight. Awesome. 10 more. seconds. 2 and 1. Awesome. Back to our obliques and alternating. So inhale, exhale. Spine straight, abs in. If you actually, when I look at myself in the mirror, I can see my form. We're halfway. If you need to put your hands on your hips, you can just bring the knee up, knee towards your rib cage, relaxing the shoulders, or you can feel nice and strong and keep going. 5 seconds. And time. Good. Now we're having our big march, big stretch. And so it's almost either a warm-up move, this one, or a cool-down move. But I like it. I like how my legs feel lengthening. Peanut. Sorry. We're working over here. Feel free to leave a comment and tell me what move you want to work next time. We have 20 more seconds, guys. Try to keep the form. I just realized that I kind of lost my cage here. Engagement. Abs in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Back to our dips. So, get on the floor, heels down, full foot down or toes up, hips up, and dip. So think about going back. Remember, you're pressing your elbows back, lengthening through the arms at the top for a nice stretch. And chest opener. "15 seconds. And we're gonna stay on the ground and we're gonna stretch. Woo. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everybody. Perfect. Ooh, relax. You can actually flex those feet. Reach and then pull. Just breathe, breathe, breathe. Perfect. Come on up. Inhale, arms up. Kind of make room. I like to wiggle my arm. It feels like it helps me stretch and open up. You can bring one elbow down. Reach. I always lean my head back so I can really open. Think about bringing those shoulder blades kind of like close to your spine, you know, like versus keeping them rounded towards the front. Open up and then just push everything back, bringing everything back in line like you would be sitting against the wall, and then just having those shoulder blades touching. And your elbow as well, the back of your elbow. Reach up, switch arm. Make sure you're breathing. across. So bring that shoulder down as you're pulling that forearm across. You can look over your shoulder. Make sure that shoulder is down. And other side. Awesome. So you can stay here. And then just reach over, big stretch, lengthening through the lats. And other side. Bring your legs forward. Flexing the feet. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And then exhale, reach however far you go. Keeping the shoulders back. Perfect. So we're gonna stretch our hip flexors. So bring it forward. Really feel a good stretch here. Try not to press too hard on a knee. Just put your hand right behind the knee on the top of your thigh. Roll those shoulders back and down. And switch, and other side. Come on up. We're gonna stretch our calves, so try to bring that calf all the way, the heel all the way towards the mat. So again, always abs in, rolling those shoulders back and down. You inhale and then you hinge slightly. You can even put your hands on your thigh if you want, but drive that heel down. Feel a really good stretch on that calf. And switch side. Inhale and lean forward. So see, you're creating a straight line. Always think about alignment. Perfect. So if you need a chair here to hold your balance, we're gonna stretch our quads. Quads and hip flexor. So think about bringing the hips straight in line with your shoulders, and you're pressing, you're tilting that pelvic forward. Abs in though, we're not arching through the back. We're just nice and tall, and we're pressing the hips forward, and feel the stretch traveling all the way down to your knee. Knees together. And other side. Up. Grab a chair if you need. Every time you breathe in, when you exhale, feel that oxygen travel all the way, bringing oxygens to the muscles. Perfect. Slight bend in your knees. Inhale up, and then fold forward, and almost kind of rest your chest on your thighs a little bit, and then just grab your elbows, relax. Roll all the way up. And reach up, reach overhead. And then drop your arms. Let them swing. And you're done for the day. So feel free to keep on stretching if you need extra. I know my legs need some stretching all the time. So enjoy your day. Have some really good fuel after this. Some eggs, some ham and eggs, a piece of toast, and maybe spinach in your eggs, whatever it is, and then a piece of fruit like a half orange or half apple, something like that. You can have a piece of toast too, a little cheese, just not too much. So have a wonderful day, energize, have some water. I should have said that first before the food. You can tell I'm hungry. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you later. Bye.